Hello and welcome. Today I am going to do a video share for Caroline on the Hillside, and this is her Hillside Heart Prompts. Let me flip this over. This is for 2026, her subscriber prompts. And the original video was posted on 3/15/2026. This is week number 10. And the prompts are delightfully unusual hat and blossom. Delightfully unusual hat was a difficult one for me, and I finally got it together where I could do a video. And then blossom, or the unusual hat, was from her subscriber. Let's see if I can read my writing. Wiggle Butt Redfoot. Okay. Blossom was donated by Scrap Crafty and Stitchery, but I will link them in the description. So today I have, for Blossom, I am doing dragon fruit, which I have some photographs here from my daughter's yard in her garden. And then I found oops, just all over the place today. I found a magazine out of the Farmer's Almanac magazines that my dad gave me a stack of these. Elderberry. My daughter has an elderberry. I think it's a tree, maybe bush. I don't know. I think it's a tree. But I thought I would use that for the blossom, and she has made some jam from it. So that's in her backyard as well. So I'm going to use that for blossom, and then for my, which tripped me up, the delightfully unusual hat, I am going to use probably this one here. This is a sewing pattern out of the Simplicity, oh, I can barely lift this, catalog. This was in the clearance section at Hobby Lobby, and I could not pass it up because it has quite a few things. Looking for I'm more interested in the vintage pages, which are probably coming up soon. I'm not going to flip, oh, there we go. See? Very cool. Yeah. Love it. Love it. So I scored that, and I found this in there for sewing patterns, and I love the little bunny ear hats. So that's going to go in with my theme here. So I do have this is kind of a digital, it's not for sale, but it's of plants from my daughter's garden, and that's dragon fruit. This is off of her tree, and this is it growing on her tree. It kind of grows like around the tree, and it reminds me of like a cactus, and then it has these beautiful flowers that bloom out. So I love that, and I'm pretty sure that she made me this tag as well. This is dragon fruit. It kind of looks like that. We're going to say it is. So I have this frame that I made from another project, and I thought it would be cute to frame that, so we'll see. I've been if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I did make a art journal to put all the prompts in, so just want to pick a page that's getting pretty full. I still have to finish this one here. Trying to think what that was for. I'll have to label all of these. I'll have to go back through and figure it out. But this page here, I want to put a tomato garden here in the recipe for growing tomatoes in your garden that works out very well. There is like a concoction that you put together, and I want to put that recipe in here. So, and I got that recipe from the Wisconsin gardener, I believe, on YouTube. They're an older couple and they grow everything they eat themselves. It's amazing. So I want to pick a page here. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. We got my daughter's, um, my husband did my daughter's front lawn. Then we went over and did my dad's lawn. I didn't mow. I cut up a huge tree branch that fell for my dad. So my son-in-law has an electric saw, and first time for me using it, and I love it. So it works really good. So I'm thinking maybe I want to use this page. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough room. I wished I would have made these pages a little bit bigger. I was trying to think. I want to do there. I think I might. Just going to have to add a flip in page. Maybe I'll make this page the flip here. And then I want some of that. So, all right. So I think I'll glue this down and cut it out. So let's see, which is that's Barely Art. I've got all my little glues and little cups I get at Hobby. It just helps them from tipping over and tweezers. I can't find my ruler. I was looking for my ruler. I don't know what I did with it. It'll pop up somewhere. I'm sure it's in between some papers or something. So I'm just going to glue this down and cut it out. The elderberry, I'm going to say elderberry trees are beautiful. The birds love them. I think the hummingbirds like them as well. So just want to frame that out. I think it's beautiful. And this is a frame I did on a video way back. It's a wood block stamp. I stamped it and then just trimmed it out. Okay. Let's see. Anything on the back now? Okay. I'm gonna just give this a quick trim. And I want this elderberry word too as well. Oops. So today is Friday, last day of the month. It's supposed to rain all weekend, so we're trying to get all the lawns mowed up. So I think if I put that down, I won't see the wording on the back. I think it'll be okay. I just want to trim these little corners here. So I know in my last video where I did the die cutting beginner's guide 101, I was out of frame quite a bit. I had moved my filming arm to the other side of the desk, and yeah, it was totally out of whack. Okay, so there's that. I love that. Let me get this elderberry. Tells about why it's so good for you. So I'm probably going to save this and I could make it into a little, put it in a pocket. So I think I want to grab this word. Oh, that's not straight. So I'll save all this info. I can probably cut it down and make a little pocket to tuck it in because it tells about them. All right, so there's that. And then I want this here. So probably just cut this out straight. Okay, so I could cut that down more if I need to. All right, so there's that. So I have that. And then I have her dragon fruit. I just want to trim the edges here. I'm looking for my trimmer and it was right next to me. Just want to get everything cut out. That's good. So I'm not sure if I'm going to make these little pockets or what I'm going to do. So let's see. So it's great to have like photos from your garden. Um, I know she has tons. So let's see how this page is going to work. I want to lose that little piece there. I want to use this too. So that could be like the coming into page there. Um, I'm thinking that's not going to work. Well, put it like this, it's going to be too wide. Just wondering if I cut this down the center and put one on each side of the page. I can do that. I think that'll work. Like this folds in like that. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So I need a scrap piece of paper to fold that in. And then I think this will fit nicely on there. Let me just true that up a little bit. Oh, I can't forget about my little bunny here. I'll have to include that in somewhere. So let me just true this up so it looks decent. So the prompts are a great way to um, build up your stash, or for this one here, doing a art journal and just collaging and making fun things or memories, memory keeping. That might be a little bit big. I might have to cut that down a little bit more. So let me put these pieces in because I want these to fold in here. Kind of like that one more. Maybe I'll just use this one and save this. Cut the circles out. I could. Okay, I really like this one. So let me, don't really have a plan. Let me get some squares. use that. Put the in paper too. I'm gonna use that because that's a lot thinner. That's pretty thick. Okay. So I just want to make it flat. So let's see. I'll go. Oops, sorry. And like that, and then try to score it down the center. This has a scoring tool as well. If I can hold that. Here we go. Maybe that should score it, but it didn't. So hey, I'm supposed to score it. Okay, that's fun. Um, ooh, so I gotta cut another one. Okay, I'll just score it. Okay, so I'm gonna need just do this and then do it by hand. I can do it with a tool too. You can always adapt. I need to get a stylist. There we go. I don't know why I cut that. That's weird. It's not sharp. Maybe I pushed too hard. That could be a user error, let's say, for sure. User error. Right? I like this paper. Oh, I wasn't going to use this. I was going to use this. Oh well. This here, like so. And then I don't want that. Really want this in the forefront. And yeah, I like that. And this could flip out. Okay, so let me glue it on there. That's the only thing with having the book done already is space to be able to use it. So, okay, here we go. Using the art glitter glue, and let's just see where we need to go. Like that. Okay. I think I'm good. So if you haven't seen Gal's videos, she's been packing up. And I just seen her post something when I was getting ready to set up to do a video that she's moving some stuff in her new place, in her new craft space. So yeah, I know it's a lot of work. Okay, let's go this way like that. Oops, I don't have my mat down either. And this is art glitter glue, so it dries pretty quickly. And I know I got to keep that away from the edge when I glue that down. But I think I want to do something with the corners. Um, let's see. Which is which? I'm not sure. Let's just do this one. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to go here. All right, let's glue this down. Hopefully this is strong enough here, which I think it is. Then you'll have writing space on here. I missed it there. I filled my glue bottle last time around, so let's see. I like the yarn glitter glue because it dries pretty quickly. I could always put some washi tape on there if it gives me a problem. Okay, so there's that. So then I want to bring the need more glue. I keep forgetting I have to be up a little bit here. I can't move my camera any closer to me, or it'll be off the desk. So I need to make sure I'm up that way a little bit. So we have dragon fruit there. And I think I'll probably make these pockets, and then we got the elderberry over here, and we're gonna have to sneak the little unusual hat. So let's see here. Yeah, I think I want to make these pockets. Maybe we'll put this here. Yeah, I think that'll work out. And then I've got a cute little tag too here. So I'm gonna glue this to some paper here. Grab another scrap. So I just feel like it's really thin. And then I can true it up. I don't know what I'm doing today. I just wanted to get some crafting time in just to chill. I haven't worked in this art book in a while, so I was kind of jonesing. It's kind of nice just to just sit and just do, even if you're just gluing. Somewhere I got a squeegee. This is just it's calligraphy practicing writing paper or something. I got 2 bundles of it, really cheap at all Ollie's. And I thought, well, that's just great paper because it's really thick. Okay, let me trim this up. Try to give it a shape. Okay. I can go a little bit more there because there's something weird there that will look weird. That's good. It's wet, so it's gonna fight me. Sorry about your ear, buddy. Okay, I can't cut his ear on. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. It's cute. I think I'm gonna round the corners. I'll have to explain this one. And I'm just going to glue that down. I just like that it has a little stability there. I could leave the top open and put my little tag in there. No, no, I'm just going to glue it down. Let's see. Okay, I'm just checking my time. I always go over, which is okay to go over and just finish. But sometimes that little bit of overage, it takes a little bit longer to upload. Because it's doing checking. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen. So let me stick that there. Trying to keep this poster board clean. It's time for the plastic mat. I didn't get that down good, but I think it's good. Yeah. I have to put more glue because I didn't give it enough attention when I first put it down. Got a lot of bulk in here too. Something is, oh yeah, that page. This wants to fight me. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Okay, I want to put these down as pockets. So I want to do the corners different than I think I'm going to do. Let's see what this looks like. I'll go a little bit bigger. There we go. Kind of hard to see. Let me flip it this way. Yeah, there we go. Gotta kind of make sure you get that corner, that point in there. There we go. All right, let me do this one while I have it. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. I think I want to make these a pocket. And I have to answer this email or not email message. Okay, sorry about that. Daughters asking me about dinners. Okie dokie. Let's see. Yeah, I want to make these pockets, so, but I might want to put some notes in there. Let me take that off. So I think I want to bump it up on the side here. So let's see. I see my friend Angela at Dogwood Paper Arts doing that all the time, making her pockets a little bit bigger. So I want to go half. Not gonna be enough. I think so. Try this. That might not be. Yeah, that'll work. So I need 4 of those. 2, 3. Oh, and you need them for the bottom too. 2 more. Oops. Yeah, I think I pushed too hard because that scored it. So that was user error that happened. I hope this has gotten wonky on me, but it'll be okay. Okay, I think I have enough. So I probably should have waited to do those, but that's okay. So just want to fold these in half if I can. I see Nancy with wishes and weeds. She cuts off little pieces of mailing envelopes to open them, and she saved those little pieces because they're like this, and she uses them for a gusset. I think that's brilliant. All right, so I'm going to do this all the way around, not that one. Okay. So I probably shouldn't have off the corners, but that's okay. Just going to lop that off. Give it a glue. I'll do one and see if I like it. If I'm not happy, I won't do the second one, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, that's the bottom. This just takes a little bit more time. So there's that one. So I want to do this side here. Hopefully that'll work for here. Yep. Just give you a little bit more room for tucking things in the pocket. Oopsie. Okay. Hang on. I gotta go tell my husband my daughter's trying to get hold of him. Did you hear her calling him? Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't. He asked me to go. Oh. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. We're trying to figure out dinner. We're all wiped out from mowing We just want to order out tonight. Okay. This one, I'm not sure if I'm liking this situation. All right, let me just do this one. That wasn't a nice fold. I don't think I want to do this. I like the concept, but I think I'm just going to glue it down. And I can change my mind. I changed my mind. Sorry. Let me put my lid on for this. This is hard when you got uh, so much time to do a video. Okay. I'm just going to glue it down. So I'm going to glue all the way around. I think I want this one up top. Yeah. So let me do the bottom one first. Okay. There'll still be room to tuck stuff in. I like it. I like it against that background too. So there's the dragon fruit growing on the tree. And then I'll put this one up here. Right on almost to the top, only 2 lines above that. Okay. Yes, babe. You look like your treat. The kids meal. The kids meal. Yeah. Thank you. So I guess we're getting Olive Garden. um, and my daughter and I always order the kids meal. So just so you know, that's a thing. And then you get just as much as an adult, but you can't go in there and order a kids meal, but you can order out and get a kids meal. You get the fettuccine alfredo with broccoli. It's really good. So that's what I want. And you can do that at a lot of places. Um, this one place, barbecue place, my daughter gets a hamburger, kids hamburger. And it's just as big as the adult hamburger, but you got to get it. Okey. There's that. I love it. I love how that turned out. And there is spots to get rid of some of this garbage. And find my tag. You can tuck stuff in. So that's cool. I might tuck this in here, right here. Oops. I might lose it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put something on it so I don't lose it. Or maybe I'll put that there. I like that there. Maybe I'll make it a flip up. There we go. Okay, I gotta get my elderberry on there. Figure that out. Where am I at? 39 minutes. Okay. Just want to put some more glue here. I think it's because I glued it with the glue stick first and it was still wet. And then I did the art glitter glue. So it was wet on wet. So there you go. Yeah, I think I do want to make this a little flip up right here. That would be cute. Okay, so there is my dragon fruit. So somehow on this page, I want to get this in here with this. So I really love that. Do I make this a flip as well? In or this a flip? Here, like that. Let me just stress that. I feel like it's going to need something anyway, so let me leave it for now. I really like this on here, and I could put it down here. Put my elderberry on there. Yeah, let me do that. And I think I'm going to make this like a little flip, but I'll have to stabilize it. I can make a little flip here. But I'm thinking I want to put something in the background here. Oops, might need some washi tape. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I need something for the background there because I'm not really liking that music in the background. So, that looks good. No. Okay, put some paper. Got some scraps here. Another bit of scraps. Yeah, that's nice and bright. I like that. I think my daughter printed this for me. I'm not sure. I'm going to use it. There's a lighter one too. I like that one better. Thank you, Heather. Okay, so I only need, do I want to cover the whole thing? Maybe I do. Okay, let's do it. I really want to finish what's on my mind. So I need another one of these plastic things. You see, never enough room. So let me move some stuff out of the way. That's the thing, when you have a journal that's already put together, um you can have room. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this and put my paper down and just trim. So I want that in the background. I like it. It's an old glue stick I have from Elmer's. They used to carry this at Michael's. They don't anymore. I wish they still. Elmer's is really good glue. I just want to make sure I got good coverage here. Right. And I got my pretty paper my daughter printed for me. I'm just going to lay that in there. Oops, I didn't get it quite right. Let's do that again. My page is not straight, so there we go. I'm going to have to add a little bit more glue in these corners. Okay. I think we're good and stuck now. I'll just give it a trim. Okay. This is getting really chunky and difficult to wrangle. Just don't want to cut my edge here. Should have left a little bit and wrapped it around. Yep, I should have left a little bit and wrapped it over and glued it. Deal with that later. Sorry, let me take a drink of water here. I love how colorful this page is. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty steamy hot to mow, too hot to mow. But today we had a little bit of breeze, so that made it bearable. So, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to trim this, but you guys, what a trip here. Big glue, some glue, too much glue. I don't know how I'm going to get in there and trim that. I'm going to do something scary. You close your eyes if you feel like this is too scary. Don't do this at home. I just gotta go real slow because this could go haywire real quick, which I just did. Cut into my pickle jar. Okay, it's off there. Nothing a little washi tape wouldn't help fix. Okay, so there's that. I may have to put some washi tape on this. Just gonna lift that up. Sorry if I've got my elbow or arm in your face. Just give this a trim. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be pretty, but words. There we go. Then I'm going to put a piece of washi there. And hold that. So let me grab the washi. This cute stuff that my daughter got me. Let's see. I want that one. I like that. Let's do a piece of this. I'm just going to rough. See how much I need. Then I want to put some glue on it. All kinds of things. Fabric and everything on here. Okay. Okay. Struggle with this part here. Okay. It's more difficult when it's a longer piece, but just have patience. All right. I'm just gonna eyeball this. It's gonna have paper covering it anyways. I need to bring some paper towels in here. I'm going to wrap this around. I did a pretty good job of folding that equally, but there we go. That'll fix that little problem. Okay. It's not going to be a perfect journal, but it's an art journal, so you can do whatever. Okay, I like it. Okay, I think we're finally. All right, I think I'm finally ready to put this down. I want to put that there. I think I want to put it at the bottom and put this as a flip up here, and this down here. I think this down here, I like that up there. I might trim some off. Trim a little bit off the top. 51 minutes. I'm probably going over. Let's just say we are. Get some of that white off there. Plus, there's that big word in the back. So let me glue this down here in the center, away from the edge, right there. How pretty is that? That's so pretty. Then I'll have to back this with something, so you can write on it. Oh, there's my word. I was wondering. Oh, red. So that'll work. Let me put that up there first. And I could cut a little bit more off. Let me glue this down. I totally forgot about this word. What's going on with these tweezers? Okay. Okay. So that's upside down. So I can grab it. I want to try to get this up here. So I'm guessing you're probably thinking that probably the prompts, what I'm using might be a little strange or not quite proper, but the things that remind me of that word or make me happy for that word that I want to use. You know, memories, like for blossoms, it would be, my daughter's plants in her garden. Okay, I'm going to put that down there, but I want a little space. I think I'm going to do glue stick. And as Caroline always says, there are no rules. You do you. So, yeah, I like that. Just have fun with it. I've been kind of treating this as like a memory book for sure. Putting things down. I'm not good at journaling. I used to when I was in younger, middle school, high school, and now just I don't journal. Whoops, I ripped it. Okay. It is a thick magazine. I ripped it, but it's like it never happened. That is so pretty. I love the colors. And when I saw it in the Farmer's Almanac Journal, I thought, oh, that's so beautiful. I love it. And my daughter has that tree in her backyard. So, yeah, love it. And then I'm going to make this a little flip right here. But I want to put some cardstock on the back. I think that will fit this green. Yep. This will make it nice and strong. And then maybe I'll make a little writing space here. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. Oops. Just want to make sure I get enough glue because this is some really thick cardstock. Flip this way. Yep, save on paper. There we go. There we go. That'll work. All right, let me give this a trim. I think I'm gonna leave a little bit. I did that just right. Um, yeah, I should have distressed it beforehand, but that's okay. Um, so that it's square. Yeah, that'll be enough. Boy, I did that just right. This adds another element to it. Just want to make sure this magazine is down good. So it's a very thin magazine. And around the corners, but at the smallest one, I think it's that center one. Hmm. Okay, yeah. It's hard to see. Oh, maybe there's something in there. Okay. Okay, that'll work. All right, so I'm gonna put this here. Oops, like so, and just make it a flip. All right. So I wish this worked out, but I didn't rip this. Nope. Still got enough of that. That'll work. This page is turning out pretty colorful. I like it. So let me go 1 inch. Is that 1 inch? I think so. And then just gonna eyeball it. Oh, there goes my score tool. I have to adapt here. I'm not doing Pilates to get it back. That's for sure. There we go. That'll be enough for me to finger hold it. There we go. Okay, put that on there like that. It's going to snip the corners. Yeah. And then that on there. Yep. Whoops. That was unexpected. Okay. Make sure. Yep. I want to keep it away from the edge just a little bit so it doesn't bind up. And because this is thick paper, I want to make sure I get a good contact there. So for folding, you kind of want to keep it away from the edge, I think, or maybe I need to be over that way. Well, let's see if I screwed it up or not. I put that like that. No, I need to have it over that way. So, wow. Might have to use the 3-in-1 glue. Wow. This is pretty thick paper. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. I got it. Okay, let's see. Let's figure this out. I need a lesson in putting gussets on. So this is going to go like so. I need that towards the edge more. That's why. Oh, okay. A little bit over that way. Okay. Maybe that's why this one's not working out. I'm going to have to put some washi tape on that. Okay, so let me put this down first. The hay. Oh. So you put this first. I'm probably doing it all wrong, but if you've got a method, let me know what works. So I feel like I did it all wrong. Or my brain's a little fried from lack of water today. I do feel pretty parched. Okay. And I'm doing that on washi tape, so I want to make sure I get it really good. I think I'm going to save this tag for my butterfly journal. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty good. This is still wet from the glue stick. Okay, so I want this to go here. So leave it a little bit from the edge. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get here. Does it go away? I'm going to put it on here just so I can know I get the glue in the proper place. Try not to overdo it. And I see might have to put this down here. Yep. Okay, that's the top. I'm just going to set this down a little bit over from the edge. So if there's another way to do this, let me know in the comments, like if there's a proper way to do this so it folds out proper. I'm just trying to get that there. Yeah, I'm glad I put that plastic down. Way too much glue. Okay. The struggle is trying to wrangle this thing. Oh no. Come on. So there's that. So yeah, that is the trick, to keep it away from the edge. So I need to put a little bead of glue right there. And for that, I'm going to use the art glitter glue, but I want to make sure I get cleaned up here. I'm going to add a piece of paper on the inside of here for writing. So clean up here. Okay, that's better. So I'm just going to add some glue, the art glitter glue, just a bead of it right here, because I didn't go to the edge, did I? Think I'm good? No. Just kind of try to sneak some in there. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay, I'll have to practice my flippy floppy pages. I just think my brain is just not working right now. Okay, so there's that. I love it. I love it. Okay, a little bit of glue there. Let that dry. I want to put a piece of paper on the inside of there. Maybe something right here, or this could be writing space. So I wish I knew where my ruler is. Let's see, my daughter's got one in her drawer here. So I want to make, where are we at here? Something a little shy of 4 by 5. Where is that line again? These silly rulers. 4 by 5, little shy. So let me grab a piece of paper. That is crooked as all get out, but I don't care. I got this ledger book at it was a thrift store that closed. I love the green um pages, so I'm going to use some of this. It's got quite a few pages in there too. Oh, there's writing in there. Ulysses. Okay, I did not know that. All right. So I have these pages. It's a fun ledger book. They closed that thrift store. Oh, that saddened me. All right, so what did I say? 4 by 5. I gotta wrap this up. Yeah. Okay, I'm over an hour. Always. I think I want this. Let's see how wide this is. Oh, it's almost perfect. Um, okay, so let's do 4 this way. Less than 4. Okay. And then 5. Is this going to be 5? I don't care if it's smaller. Where's my ruler? Okay, so I gotta cut it off. I'm gonna cut the bottom off. So I got another piece for something else. 5-ish. I'm just gonna cut that bottom off. So I gotta glue it in. I gotta have room to glue it in. All right, let's check it before I put my cutter away. Um, yeah, I like it. Okay. Get rid of this. So I'm gonna put some glue on this. I love the colors. Okay, so I don't like that. Name, hell, it doesn't really matter. Oops, I think this glue stick is getting down to the bottom. I didn't bring many with me. I might have to do an order for glue sticks, but I will order the Scotch permanent glue stick. Hobby Lobby carries the Tombow glue, which is good. The glue sticks are just very small. They do have, I'll grab one in a minute. I think it's, I don't know. I'll grab it. Let me just get this down. Okay, I can't really tell what I'm doing here. Just want to get it like right there. Is that good? That's really good. Okay, I gotta get rid of the sticky. I love it. So there's that. And I want to put some washi tape on here before I get too far. This page will have to be reinforced. Excuse me. I love it. Why are you hiding there? Everybody was saying, what is that? Okay. Let me put a piece of washi here, something that will look nice. This will look nice. I wish it was a little bit wider, but so I want to wrap it around. Dang it. I really like this one here. This one. No, let's go with that one. Just gonna go with this gray one that I did on the other side. Let's just do this. Whoops. All right. So Try and get some glue. Oh, let me grab that other glue stick. I'm gonna test it because I think it works really good. Okay, it is Elmer's. I didn't want to say Elmer's if it wasn't, but it's Craft Bond Extra Strength Glue Stick. Permanent Bond. This is at Hobby. They're carrying these. So, price point is not the greatest, but what are you going to do these days? Just got to go with the flow. All right, let's see if I can wrangle this without getting into trouble. There we go. Happy day. All right, let me put some plastic in here just to protect this. And I just want a little bit here just to protect that edge. Sorry. And I'll wrap this around. That'll give that some stability there because this paper is really thin. Here we go. I like it. The only thing is this paper is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to have to cut it right here. See what I did? So I'm just going to have to trim that out. Let me grab these smaller scissors. No, they're not straight, but it'll work. There we go. Yeah, see, because this is smaller. But there we go. All right. Did we get it? Did we get it? I think we got it. I love it. Yeah, so this worked out better because I kept my, and that's still not glued down. What the hey? Right here. It's something with this paper. It's really, really stiff paper. I have some 3-in-1 in this bottle. Let me see if it's been in there a while, if it'll come out. Yeah. And I'm just going to glue it up here. Okay. Geez, I've been spending more time repairing. So I think the trick is to keep your flip project further away from the edge so it can have space to fold. So if you've done this and you've got good success, give me some tips, would you? That'd be great. Hopefully that's going to stick because this is a really thick paper. And probably because I had glue stick and then I did a second type of glue. Then I did a third type of glue. So I really like how that turned out. Yeah, there's a little writing space here. I could put something here. I got some paper here I could put. No, it's not that. Let's just see. I might cut one of those circles out with the die cutting machine, yeah, and stick that there. That would work out really well. So I'll probably do that off camera because I'm already way over. So we have pockets here. There's a pocket here, footnotes, and the pocket here. Then we have a flip out, make notes, elderberry. So that is my finally I'm done here. Um, this will strengthen up once I do this page here. That is my week 10 delightfully unusual hat. There, that is right there. And then Blossom, which is my daughter's dragon fruit from her garden here. And then these are magazine pages from a Farmer's Almanac magazine that I got from my dad. So elderberry, but she does have these in her garden. So there you have it. This is dragon fruit right here. Love it. I love this page. All right. Take good care. Bye.